Hey, what is up, boys? This is Ordinary, and this is episode 5 as the GM of the Florida Panthers. And last week, we did the whole deadline thing, and we made a few good moves, and I think we're ready to get to the end of the season and push towards the draft. Last week, what we did is we traded away Versteeg, and that was pretty much it for the one trade, and we got first round pick from Toronto. That was the other two players were just salary and everything like that. We also got Derek Pouliot from Pittsburgh, and we had to trade away a couple draft picks and a center we didn't really care about. And we made another trade to acquire Gustav Nyquist, and we had to trade Peter Mueller away. So, all in all, I say we came up pretty sharp after the deadline, and all we really need to do now is get to the end of the season and get to the draft. Hopefully, I don't think it's too hard to get to the draft in this video. Should be able to get it done, yeah. Seeing as very unlikely that we're going to make the playoffs. What if we string together wins like this? Who knows? We'll take the cup home in our first season. No, there we go. Hopefully Markstrom is much better next season, and everyone's much better next season. I don't think we need to make any trades at the draft deadline. We could maybe use some of our first round picks to move up, but I don't think we will do that. I'm thinking we have a pretty solid list of first round picks, and I don't think we need to move up. Speaking of the draft, I don't think we've done scouting for a long time, and it's really strange. Oh, look at that. That is very odd timing. Let's go to assignment. So let's sort by projected and then go through the leagues as well as the positions. So Alexander Barkov as a forward left to scout. Seth Jones we haven't scouted at all, so let's do that. I'm pretty familiar with this year's draft class, so the scouting isn't too big of a deal for this first season, but it's never a bad idea. So, and what's happening in the real NHL? 2-2 series tied up tonight. Boston loses after tying it up, which I don't mind. I don't even know who to cheer for. It's my two least favorite teams as a Canucks fan. It's been a rough couple of years to be a Canucks fan, I tell you. And then my other team's Philly, and they didn't even make the playoffs this year, so hockey's just depressing. Every series this year has gone the opposite of the way I wanted it to go. Except for in the first round, there was a few series I didn't care about. Like either team could have won, didn't make any difference to me. But every series that I was like, oh, I hope this team wins, no, they lose. Every single time. Look at that, just stringing together the L's. Filling up that L column. I think that's what, at least 4 in a row? Second last game of the season. Let's go out on a low note here. Let's drop this game to the Penguins. Wow, they're on fire, 48-25. And we beat them. Okay, so let's take a look at where we ended up in the conference. 11th, so that's kind of shit. I mean, I would have way preferred to be down where Buffalo is. If we would have lost that game, we would have been down in 13th. Maybe even 14th, depending on overtime points and stuff like that. What about in this side? We would have been 13th, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams ahead of us. So we're picking 7th overall. Yeah. Now that I'm seeing this, maybe we do package a few picks up at the draft and move up. So let's just skip straight to the draft. Or do you guys want to see some stats? Might as well show you some stats. So for our team, oh, where am I? I want to go to player stats. I was like, what? 88 points? So our leading point scorer was Huberdeau. No surprise there. Probably lock for the Calder this year. In real life, he won it, and in our GM mode, he'll probably get it. We'll take a look in just a sec. And then look at that. Kulikov on the point. Second most points on the team. And then a huge drop off. I mean, Versteeg probably had a bunch before we traded him and stuff like that. But not a lot of point production, especially after the deadline. And then what about our goalie stats? It's not a horrible goals against average. 2.69. Any shutouts? Where do you see that? 6 shutouts. Yeah, that's not bad. He almost had a 92 save percentage as well. And considering the team in front of him, that's not bad at all. Take a look. No, apparently the season's not quite over. Some teams still. Oh, some teams still have to go. So maybe some of these teams move ahead of us. Maybe Montreal wins a game. Maybe New Jersey wins. Let's hope, eh? Didn't even think about that. So that was the last day there. So you came up short by 1 win. Cool it. Okay, so did anything actually change here in the standings? Oh, the standings aren't the playoffs now. Son of a bitch. Guess we'll have to actually check. 24th. So yeah, still 7th pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, nothing changed. That's too bad. Awards should be up now. What the hell? Guess maybe it's at the end of the playoffs. Fucking just wasting time, eh, boys? My bad. My bad. The what's his face? Scout should be calling in soon too. Actually, before he does, I'll get to the end of this week here. And we should check out the scouting report. And really assess what we need to go after. We do have a bunch of good prospects. So maybe we do package up that pick because we do have quite good depth coming up through the system. Maybe we do just want one really good player, the 1st or 2nd overall pick here. GM options, is that where the scouting report is? Yeah. Scouting report. So here we're going to see who our scout thinks is number 1. He says Druin's number 1. No. So Scout's a little high. I mean, we haven't put any points into him, so that could be the reason why that's happening. Let's just get to the draft. I want to get this done in this video. And we've already been recording for about 10 minutes. So draft deadline deals could push this video into the higher time limit. And I'd like to keep them as low as I can. Not as low as I can, you know what I mean. Scout assignment. So let's put them back to where Druin and McKinnon are, forwards in the queue. Cool, let me fucking get in there. There we go. 1 week, no thanks. Let's go all the way up to the deadline. I already know the top rated players in real life. I mean, it's going to be either McKinnon or Jones first overall, most likely, and then the other one of those players second overall. I think, personally, that Florida, with the second overall pick in real life, should be taking Drewin if they can't get Jones. I don't think they should take McKinnon. But that's just my opinion, and I don't think that'll actually happen. So Tampa has a choice between Drewin and Barkov out of Russia. So they'll probably take Drewin, and then is Nashville fourth pick? I'm not sure. I think it might be. They'll take Barkov. Those are my top four. There's a ton of good picks though, so maybe I don't want to trade up for some picks just because the draft is so deep this year. Who knows? Seems hard to play. San Jose Sharks win their first cup. They seem to always do well in the simulations in this game. They did sweep my team. And then I was rooting for them to beat the Kings, and they lost to the Kings, so I was rooting for the Kings to beat the Blackhawks, lost to the Blackhawks. If I had to pick a team to win the cup, I would cheer for the Blackhawks, I think. Just because there's no one on the Bruins that I like. There's not one player. I like Taves on Chicago, but can't think of anyone. I don't mind Bergeron. I think he's a good guy. But I just hate so many players on the team. Just despise them. Anyone on our team? I doubt it. Our oldest player is like 28. Yeah. Okay. No one on our team. Good. Good. Not gonna play the prospects game. Thanks for asking. See? No, I don't want to play that. You kidding me? So this Brandon Feeble-Cornet's top pick? No. Scout is bad. Our scout is bad. Nope, not gonna do that. Alright, we're at the draft, boys. I'll take a look at where our picks are and then decide if see they're all top 15. Do we package 13 and 15 and try to get to like 4 or something? It wouldn't hurt to take a look, I think. We do only have one option, and if it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through, and it's not a big deal. 13, 15, any team wants these. Buffalo. They get the second overall. They're not going to trade that. I'm thinking whatever team's got third overall might be a good match. One picks. So Buffalo's our best bet, or Detroit. Detroit's got the first overall and they want to get rid of it, but they don't want our picks. And I don't want to package this one in as well. Huh. You know what? Let's see what team has like third or fourth. We'll try to get that pick. Oh. Now, let's go for fifth if whatever team has the fourth doesn't want to get rid of it. Third, and they want to get rid of it. Okay, let's go for this. No, okay, so we got our 3 picks. McKinnon, Jones, Drewin, Barkov. Oh, is he going to slip to us? Oh, we get Barkov, eh? That's not a bad pick. Oh, Shinkaruk, they want us to pick him instead. Barkov is... Huh, that's silly. Okay, well... He could easily slip to 12th if we pick him, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 12th. So if everyone just picks down the depth, we'll get him. So maybe we do just take the best available player. We do need a left winger. Shinkaruk, you're on the team. Welcome. And no one picked Barkov. Okay, no one picked Barkov. I'm set on picking him. Oh, there he goes. Hey, oh, I thought we were 12th. Look at that. We're 13th. Son of a bitch. So who do we want then? Nurse is a good player. He'll be good on D. We do need some D Has Fucali gone yet? No. But he is set not to go till maybe the second round. He'll go late first, is what that means. And we don't have any picks late first. We do have Markstrom, however, and we don't really need him. So I'm looking at, is Morrissey gone as well? Or is he next year, after this year? No, I'm pretty sure he's this year. Yeah, he's still this year. So I'm thinking we go either Morrissey, Ristolainen, or Nurse. All these players are good. Morrissey's the offensive D, but we did get more in that trade, so maybe we go for the two-way player and Nurse. Okay, let's do that. And we have to pick a D or a winger. We don't need another sender. We don't need him. There's a few defenders. And then Rasmus. I'm going to go ahead and see if... Yeah, okay, Morrissey's still available. I'm going to grab him. I know he can develop quite well. And did we trade away our second round? I think we may have. Yeah, we did. So I do believe we have our... what's it called? Our picks in the third round, but see if we can't get... How many years left does Ashton have? 2. So this could go through. It's a player we're never going to use. And we do have a lot of 5th round picks. Let's package them in. No? Okay. Fine. We don't need a third or a second round pick. Well, let's go to the third round. No, we don't have one of those either. Perfect. Where's Detroit? Wow. So, might as well... I don't want to auto-draft. Usually, when I get to the late rounds and there's no good players left, what I do is I pick players based on how sweet their names are. Oh, I don't need to propose a trade. Get me out of here. I got like 3 picks this round or something stupid. I got 2. I thought I had 3. Oh well. Quick same up to here. Oh, there's still 3.5 star players, it says. So maybe we do grab one of those. Could be a late bloomer, but doesn't matter to me. I don't think there's going to be any goalies. Oh, there's one actually. Look at that. 4th round goalie. Okay, let's pick him up. Let's pick up one of these 3.5 star players. We did draft 2D, so let's take one of these 2 guys. Let's take him. And then let's just pick guys based on their name. Classic me. Nothing. I guess no one has hilarious names in the first couple of years because they're actually real players. So unless they've added some depth just to fill out the draft with funny names. I like to draft Gretzky's and Stamkoses and stuff, but it's looking like that's not going to happen. No. That guy's got a sick name. Let's grab Wes Vanny Huenhoutsen. Okay, we'll grab him, and then we'll auto draft because. And we don't have to sign those guys either. We can just use them as trading chips, even unsigned. So it's been 20 minutes. Let's just take a look at the awards as well as how our team progressed, and we'll do contracts in the next video. Contracts, let's see. So Kulikov went up, Huberdeau went way up. Those are the two biggest jumps. 88's really good now. So we got our, he's probably set as top 2 winger, if not, or defense, sorry. If not, definitely top 4. Top 2, yeah, look at that. So one season, we got one of our top defenders ready. And he'll probably actually eventually move down to top 4 if everything goes according to plan. And just crazy depth too. If we look at potential, let me start up here. Like, look at this. We're definitely set for the future. Next season we might piss that away as well, but after that, the 3rd season, that's an in-betweener year. Like, maybe we make it, maybe we don't. But the 4th year we'll be cruising. So who did we draft? We drafted Nurse. He's 56. We got Morrissey, he's 54, and our first pick was Shinkrook, he's 62. So none of the prospects we got were NHL ready, but that's fine. We got a few more years left before we're a threat anyways. And let's just... Oh, shit, what about our goalie? Didn't check out Markstrom. Let's do that. Come on, be Deese. 79. Yeah, he's still got another year before he's up there. How old is he? 23. So he's got 3 or 2 more seasons to progress. Hopefully he gets up to the 86 area. I'm not sure. I've never done a GM mode as the Panthers before. And awards. Where's that shit? There we go. San Jose won the cup. They beat out. Oh, they won the President's Trophy as well. They beat out the Islanders. That's surprising. I wouldn't put that team in the finals just quite yet. Still got a ways to go. They're on the up and up. The Canucks are on the down and down. Patrick Kane, most points this season. Henrik Sedin, most valuable. Attaboy Hank. Really? Mazzaros wins the Norris. Out of nowhere on the lackluster defense of the Philadelphia Flyers. My second team, my East team. Patrick Kane is the most most gentlemanly player. I'm surprised that he was nominated in real life too. He fucking beats the shit out of a cabbie for a nickel or whatever it was. You see, there's Huberdeau winning the Calder. Called that one. Called that one. Solani's on the Sharks. They traded him back. Most valuable. Nice to see not a goalie getting it. Vezina. Fleury. Yeah, right. Not after his playoffs. Luongo. Apparently they didn't split time with Schneider this season because he got the Jennings all to himself. Awards that don't matter. Datsuk wins the Datsuk Award. Taze won it in real life, eh? Surprised. I'm surprised Datsuk doesn't just win it every year. Ted Lindsay Award. Marc-Andre Fleury. Really? Ovechkin gets the Rocket Richard, and that's all the awards. So, if you guys have any ideas on what contracts we're going to need to sign, might as well show you guys the ones that are expiring right away. Or if you want me to make a free agent splash, if you see players that we have on the team that you don't want to have going forward, let me know. I'll release those guys to free agency. Maybe we do pick up some good players. And it looks like we don't have any expiring contracts this year, so this is going to be an easy off season. Actually, that doesn't make sense because there were some players that I signed to 1-year big $4 million deals. Oh, it's right over here. Okay, my bad. So Backman, he was one of the guys I picked up on free agency. All these 4 players are. We got Connolly, who we can release, and that's it. So yeah, unless oh no, here's some more. Hamill, do you guys want to keep him? Brennan, do you want to keep him? Ian Schultz, Eunice, Nyquist for sure. He's gonna want a contract. Hopefully we can ink him maybe some long term. Although if he's an RFA, I think he can only go out 4 years. So don't know who you are. Bad hair guy. I wouldn't mind letting him walk, but he is a decent trade chip, and we do have tons of money, so we'll probably get him as well. Just looking if any other players here standing out at me. No, okay. And for goalies, we got to get Markstrom a contract as well. So take a look at what you just seen. If you see something that I'm missing, if you see something you want to see done, let me know that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you guys liked watching this one, wouldn't hurt to leave me a like or a thumbs up and sub to me. I'm kind of hurting for views, so would mean a lot. All right, boys. See you next week.